In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my RC collection and setup. Hey, what's going on guys? SeeJayAre here, back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my RC collection and my kind of room tour, but on the RC side. I'm sure most of you by now have seen my 2021 game room tour. If you haven't, there'll be a link right here to check that out. Most of you know me through gaming, but I've fallen in love with RC over the past 2 to 3 years, and you're probably noticing a little bit more RC content on this channel. Absolutely love it. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. For people who are new, if you are a seasoned RC professional, just know that I'm not an expert on RC quite yet. I still mess things up. So let me know in the comments below if I screw anything up. But without further ado, let's take a look. So over the past 2 to 3 years, I've probably owned 60 RC cars. Now I've been paring down my collection and updating a lot of my collection. So I've gotten rid of a lot of models that I wasn't using. I actually have a bunch up at the cottage still. I'll show those in a future video. Some of the cars that the kids like to drive, I've moved up there. But I think right now I'm at like 20-ish vehicles that I'll be showing today. Some of them the videos haven't even come out for them yet, so stay tuned for those. And yeah, like I said, absolutely love RC, and I love the idea that, you know, in the past month or two that I've been posting more RC content, that you guys have been messaging me all the time, asking me for car recommendations, telling me that I've gotten you into RC. And that's kind of why I want to do this, is to get more people into the hobby and highlight the hobby and just show how much fun me and the boys are having with the hobby. So as most of you know, I've got 2 kids, 2 boys, Andrew and Teddy, 8 and 9 years old. I initially bought them a car for Christmas and then drove it myself and was like, damn, this is fun. Brought me back to my childhood. Kind of the same nostalgia that I get for gaming. I was hooked by RC. So I'm obsessed. I can't stop buying them. I'm slowly learning how to fix them. I'm not a car guy at all. I come from, as you know, the video game and toy end of things. So it's been a new experience for me. I've learned more about cars through RC than I ever knew before. So anyways, let's turn around and take a look at some of the cars I have and some of the tools, my setup, I don't know, a couple tips, tricks. Let's do it. Okay, so every proper tour starts with an overview video. I've got all my RC stuff set up on this one wall. I just kind of haphazardly threw up some shelving here a while back. Those boxes should not be stacked like that. Yeah, so that needs to be fixed. I need to find a place to hang my planes. I've got a boat up there that's probably gonna go up to the cottage, but yeah, my workbench in the middle of these 2 shelves that I got from Home Depot, I believe. And they work great for holding RCs. They can hold 2 10 scales comfortably, and the bigger guys are on the bottom, of course. So let's take a look on the left side here. We'll start up here with, this is where I keep most of my boxes. As I said, I've got a bunch more downstairs for the ones that I have at the cottage. I always keep my boxes. I keep my RCs in good condition. I do jump them, I do bash them. I by no means bash them as hard as somebody like Kevin Talbot. I'm good with a 20-foot jump, not a 60. So I guess my point is I keep them in good shape because I end up selling them when I'm done with them and I'm not driving them anymore, or if a new model comes out. I just upgraded to the latest version of the Typhon recently. It had some upgrades that I was interested in, and I sold the one that I had for probably only $100 less than I paid, and I was able to upgrade to that one. So I've been doing that with a lot of cars. I've cleared out a lot of cars that I was no longer driving. So I guess let's start here. Huge fan of Arrma. I would say, yeah, by far, I have the most amount of Arrma vehicles. That's a Typhon 3S V3, I think is the latest edition. There's a video coming on my channel for that one very soon. Probably the next RC video you'll see. Arguably my favorite of the 3S model. Behind that is a Sonic Wake boat. Video coming soon on that as well. I have not opened it, I have not run it yet. So excited to drive that one around this year. Self-righting. I think it runs on 6S, so it should be pretty wild. 50 miles an hour. Another new addition here, the Losi laser nut. Just posted a video of that on my channel. You'll find a link, I think, up in this corner for that one. Or at the end of the video, you'll see the RC playlist. Feel free to check out some of those videos. Really enjoying the laser nut. It runs on 4S. I didn't have anything that was like kind of open wheel. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that one. It's a good one. My son Teddy's absolute favorite. This is the Axial Can-Am. Axial Yeti Can-Am. Fun little car. Picked this up from Big Boys with Cool Toys in Mississauga, Ontario. Shout out to them. I buy most of my cars there. Yeah, he loves it. Perfect amount of speed. Likes to drive it on dirt on the road. Tips over pretty easily at high speed. You got to slow down on those turns. I'm always telling Teddy that. But fun vehicle. The latest addition to the collection is the Arrma Vortex, which you probably may have seen the video on my channel. I'll link to that as well, or you'll find it at the end of the video. This is a wild RC car. Extremely fast, extremely controllable in the air. Not the easiest. I want to say it's a very advanced RC car. My second most advanced RC car. In my opinion, this is not a good beginner RC car. The best beginner RC car is this guy right here, one of them, the Granite 4x4. This is the Mega version. My buddy Matt recently picked it up, but I ended up buying it from him because he upgraded to his own Vortex. Eventually I might throw in this motor, make it 3S. I've owned the Arrma Voltage. I've owned a 3S Arrma Granite Voltage I've owned, which is fantastic. You can get those for like $100 in the States. I've owned a previous Mega. I've owned a 3S, so I know my way around the Granite, and that's usually one of the ones I recommend. That or the Typhon Mega or Typhon 3S. But the Typhon, I actually like the Typhon quite a bit better than the Granite myself. Another new addition, video coming soon on this guy as well. Arrma Mojave. I upgraded from my 6S Sentin, got a great amount of credit for that one, so I only had to pay about $150 to get up to the Mojave. Loved the 6S Sentin. Was sad to see it go, but I wanted the new hotness, and absolutely loving that. Never thought I'd be into short course trucks, but enjoy them far more than I ever thought I would. 8S Creighton. This is the G1. I've thought about upgrading to the latest version, but I just think it would cost too much. I don't know if it's quite worth it. I enjoy this, not as much. The Creighton 8S is a lot of fun. I had a Creighton 6S I got rid of just because I wasn't using it as much as I would have liked. Yeah, the Creighton 8S is great. However, it is not as good as my X-Max. Now, I'll get to that in a sec. Another brand new addition, Notorious 6S, upgraded from the, I don't know, V2 maybe, to the latest version. Again, some good upgrades that I wanted to take advantage of. And my previous one was in pretty good condition, got a good amount for it, so upgraded that as well. Love the Notorious. I would say this is the most advanced vehicle. It's extremely fast. I've turned the punch setting up on this. It'll do double backflips, almost like standing backflips, depending on the surface. Yeah, so not a beginner RC for sure. Using the Venom Pro Quad charger, 100 watts by 4, probably overkill for what I need. I definitely did not need a charger this crazy. I don't think I've ever charged 4 batteries at once. 2 is the max. 2 would be more than enough for me. Selection of oils, tools, my tool chest, battery, adapters, leads, clips. This is the tool that I recently picked up, the DeWalt cordless driver. It's like got a gyro in it, so when you turn, it speeds up. Really cool. Seen other guys use that. This is where I keep all my manuals. Keep them all nice in there. And yeah, I use these HRB batteries predominantly. I find they're the best bang for the buck that I've experienced so far. Grab them from Amazon. 3S is like 55 Canadian, so probably around $40 US. And they've served me real well. Hoping to get some batteries and some cars from some of these RC companies at some point. Just gotta, maybe if I get enough views on this video. The X-Max, so where do I start? I have had probably 10 Traxxas vehicles. I still have a couple at the cottage. I am not a huge Traxxas fan. That being said, the Traxxas X-Max is probably my favorite RC that I've ever owned. Absolutely love this thing. If you are getting heavy into RC, definitely pick one of these up. They are a ton of fun, super durable. Just go watch Kevin Talbot. He beats the crap out of his. I've had mine now for 2.5, almost 3 years. Never had an issue. Absolutely love the X-Max. Unfortunately, that's the only thing in the Traxxas line that I really even care about. Crawler. I've had several crawlers. I've had a Traxxas TRX4. I just can't seem to get into crawling. I'm still holding on to the Red Cat Gen 8 right here. It's a beautiful truck. My boys like to drive it, but it may eventually go. I just have not been able to get into crawling. We do more crawling with the STX24s, the Axials. We have those up at the cottage too. I'll show those in a future video as well. We have a nice little collection. Those I find more fun, much easier to find some place to crawl just because of the size. A couple, this is a WL Toys, oh geez, 140041 something. You know, they're crazy numbers. Actually, I should have it on the bottom. No, this is a Z06. I can't remember. No, it's a 144 something, I think. Anyways, I put all these labels in the bottom of my radios, so I know which goes to which. Yeah, Banggood Special, WL Toys, some great stuff out of Banggood. This is like a $100 buggy that's super quick. A lot of metal parts. We've trugified it with these tires. My boys love that one. This is a Losi Mini 8 buggy. And to be honest, this one is as good or better than the Losi. I probably still like the Losi better, but it's pretty darn close. And this one's like 250 minimum. Got that a couple years back. Okay, on to, let me see. Also got this guy recently. There's a video coming on that. I started a new series called Backpack Bashers. So essentially, you know, RCs that you can throw in your bag. This is the 16889, super popular, brushless truck. It is, however, in that box because I keep losing dog bones, so I ordered some upgrade parts. I'll probably feature that guy in it eventually too. On to my plane. I don't fly nearly as much as I would like. This is the Apprentice STS, in my opinion, one of, or the best starter plane. Yeah, there's the box. And then I recently picked up the Habu, e-flite Habu, which came with RealFlight 9 and the dongle. So I've been getting a lot of flying in on RealFlight. So that's been a great substitute, and it's taught me a whole lot about flying RC planes. So stay tuned. I'll do more videos on this. I'm super beginner at flying, that's for sure. And here are Pro Boat jet jams. I've had them for a few years. You've probably seen them featured on Instagram quite a bit. We drive them in pools. We drive them at the lake. Great little starter boats. Perfect for whipping around in pools. What else am I missing here? Boxes. Yeah, I got this new stool for out here. This is my battery box. I use an ammo crate. Picked this up at an Army surplus store. It's been absolutely fantastic. I store all my batteries in there. I used to store them in here in a crock pot. This is where I store batteries that I'm not actively using, just to keep it fireproof, the LiPos, keep it a little safe. Let me know in the comments below how you store your LiPos. Let me know if this even makes sense. Did to me, because ceramic should be able to handle that. This bag is for batteries that are puffing and are on their way out. I've got a big cheap 6S in there that I need to find a way to dispose of. Real quick here, some of my cleaning products. I use a couple brushes here, Simple Green, and then that's a great sound. I have a little station here that I put the cars on and hose them down with the hose. And then of course, right after I clean them off and hose them down, I blow them out with this guy. It blows out all the water, all the dust. This is absolutely fantastic. I will link to this in the description below. It's a blower that's meant for either dog grooming or cleaning cars. But it's been awesome for blowing stuff out and drying my cars. So yeah, that is really the gist of the collection here. Here's my son Andrew. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour of my RC collection. Let me know in the comments below if you're into RC or if you plan to get in, what your favorite RC car company is, whether it's Traxxas, Arrma, Losi, Axial. I'm sure I'm missing some more big ones. If you're into boats, let me know. I just want to talk about RC in the comments below, basically. And feel free to follow for more RC content. All sorts of RC videos coming soon to the channel, pretty much alternating between gaming content and RC content. So hope you guys enjoy this, and until the next episode.